How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're bringing you a review of The Flash Season 6, Episode 8, titled The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 2. This episode concludes everything that happened. Well, not everything, obviously. Some of the stuff that happened last week, with Barry now being the, as Cisco called him, Dark Flash. Once he was taken over by the blood disease thing that Bloodwork is giving everyone and everything in Star City. Eh, as some of you may know, the Dark Flash is based on the Negative Flash from the comics. Now, in this episode, we see a heart to heart between Caitlin and Killer Frost, which I found pretty neat. Like, I always love to see when the two of them are interacting with each other, even if it is a mental thing, because it's like they're like two sides of a coin almost kind of thing. It's kind of hard to describe that without saying the wrong thing, but regardless, it's always nice to see that them interacting, with Caitlyn giving Killer Frost some encouragement. I really don't like calling her Killer Frost, considering she's not like, Psycho Killer. She's just kind of there. But yeah, we also see Iris and Cisco getting into argument uh, about if Barry is still there and if he can be saved, or if he's just gone a day early or whatever. Iris then confronts, she goes, pulls an Iris, or Lois Lane. She actually went and pulled the full on Lois Lane. Like, she did. Iris literally pulled a full 100, like, Lois Lane, like, level of, I'm just gonna step in it, right? This episode. She goes and confronts what is essentially a another evil version of her husband. I say essentially because we later find out that after the confrontation, or actually during it, that apparently Bloodwork Ramsey is they're all everyone he infects is like an extension of him. Like it's kind of creepy when you think about it. Like he could control people, kind of like, and he could talk through them. It was just woo. Anyway, uh, we also find out that Barry is indeed in there, because he actually pulls the reverse of Ramsey and takes control of Ramsey's body and speaks through Ramsey, which is hilarious. I don't like calling him Bloodwork because I think Bloodwork is a really terrible name. Although I don't think Cisco came up with the name Bloodwork, so that's probably why I think it's a terrible name. Just doesn't make any sense. Another aspect to this lovely episode is that we finally find out what happens to Nash before the little scene that we've been seeing in. I just knocked my vitamins down. Sorry about that. In the scene from Supergirl, Batwoman, and in Arrow, which I have not discussed yet because I have not seen it. I will be seeing it tonight. I really wish I had the time to watch both episodes when they release. Anyway. It is what it is. We find out what happens before, as well as seeing Kamala. I believe her name was Kamala. Cisco's girlfriend. Oh yeah, Kamala, Allegra, and what's Cecile. I am terrible. And Cecile, in different areas. Obviously, Allegra is with Team Flash. Uh, I don't. Did she show up? I don't actually remember when she showed up. I know that she ends up, helping Team Flash because she was at Star Labs, but I don't know if she was in Star Labs the entire time or what. But and then Cecile and Kamala were like out at Cecile's office, I think, where they get surrounded by zombies. Because yeah, this is the zombie apocalypse episode, guys. I don't know why it took me this long to bring that up, but yeah, it's 6 minutes in. We're pretty much close to the end. It's the zombie apocalypse episode. Like this is literally just a zombie apocalypse episode with Bloodwork being patient zero. It was interesting. Like, I like the episode. I think this is a good closing to the whole Ramsey Rosso Bloodwork arc. Barry, pulled the Ramsey by bringing like the spirit of Ramsey's mother from Ramsey's subconscious or something like that towards the end. Allegra with her UV powers cured the entire city. Um, like it's all good. And then at the end of the episode, we see Team Flash, right? We see Caitlin after Frost is like, "You take over for the start of Crisis. This is a you time and all of that." I guess Frost just got overwhelmed. It's understandable. We see Caitlin, we see Cisco, we see Joe, we see Iris and Barry all sitting in that like weird bar living room area. I don't know what it's called. If someone wants to tell me, feel free to tell me in the comment section. My throat is still sore from class. Anyway, um, but yeah, and they're all sitting there, and as the clock strikes midnight, I believe the skies turn red, and Crisis begins. And honestly, I can't wait for Crisis. Tell me what you guys think of this episode. That is it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, bye.